Hey everybody, this is John Tate from AceFrehleyLastPaul.com, and you're watching episode number 18 of AceFrehleyLastPaul.com on YouTube. Today, in response to the requests that I've received, the song that I'm going to cover for you is Ladies' Room from the Rock and Roll Over release. Rhythmically speaking, it's not super difficult or anything strange going on or anything like that. But in the guitar solo, rather than utilizing the traditional box positions that Ace used most of the time, he stepped outside of that and employed the use of seventh chords, which is actually pretty different. It's not something that he had done before, and it's not something that he ever did again afterwards, but it's kind of a neat use. So here we go, from Rock and Roll Over and Alive 2, I guess. This is Ladies' Room. Ace's rhythm parts in Ladies' Room are actually really simple and really straightforward. Paul Stanley plays the intro parts, this bit. And then this is where Ace comes in with a C chord. And then it's just all open, held chords for 4 beats, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And that's really it. And then the pre-chorus is a slide from the B to the C, and then from the C to the D, and then A. And what that is you're sliding on your open A string, open A up to the 4th fret, and then hammer on and pull off between the G and the A, so open and 2nd fret on the G string. Doesn't really matter what finger you do it with, whatever you're more comfortable. And then back to the C. And then the chorus. And then you're into the 2nd verse, which you play the same guitar parts as you just played in the 1st verse. The only little tricky bit is at the end of the 2nd verse, Ace does a little riff, which is really simple, really easy, but very effective. What it is, you're fretting the B string and the E string, and you're sliding from the 10th to the 12th fret. Twice. So B string and E string on the 12th fret. And this is G string and B string on the 14th fret. And then index finger, G string and B string, 12th fret, with a hammer on with your middle finger to the 11th fret on the G string. And then you're into the pre-chorus. Saying, guys, this particular guitar solo employs the use of 7th chords, which are basically just your regular bar chord, but with the 7th note of the major scale, or sorry, the 7th note, I guess, of the minor scale incorporated in there. So, the positions that I use, and you can develop your own fingering technique for this, but what I've found to be comfortable for me. and your fingers stay in the same positions. So this is why I've developed this technique. I put my index finger, or sorry, my middle finger on the D string. My index finger goes on the G string, and my ring finger goes on the B string. And that creates the 7th chord position. The picking is always D string, B string, G string. Okay, and then there's a few little slides in there. So the first position is a slide from the 7th fret to the 9th fret on the D string and playing the what would be the E 7th chord. And then we slide from the 12th to the 14th. And then back to the 7th to 9th. And then back to the 12th to the 14th. And then we drop all the way down to a slide from the 3rd to the 5th. And then 10th to 12th. 5th to 7th. And then 7th to 9th. And then at that point you finish with the riff in E, which is up here, index finger barred across the B string and the E string on the 12th fret, and you're bending the G string at the 14th fret, and it's this. Okay, played up to speed. And then you're back into the pre-chorus, which is the slide from the B to the C. Okay, so the guitar solo, a little bit closer to speed or tempo, goes like this. Okay, and that's it, guys. That's how we do Ladies' Room. So again, it's really just the utilization of the 7th chords. It's tricky and it takes a little while to get completely used to it and to keep your fingers stationary like that and all the sliding around and stuff. What I suggest you do if you're going to play along with any of the recordings of this, use the recording that's on Rock and Roll Over, because it's slower than the recording of it in the live concert on a Live 2. It's a little easier to follow and a little easier to get the licks. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.